If you still think the only way to make money as a student is by working part-time at a coffee shop, then you're missing out on 5 online jobs that can help you earn $500 a month, right from your laptop. My name is Max, and I'm a senior at the University of Central Florida. I come from a small, quiet town in northern Florida, the kind of place where people still know their neighbors by name, and where Friday night football is the highlight of the week. My parents both work regular jobs. My dad's a mechanic at a small auto shop, and my mom works at a local diner. They've always worked hard, but money was never something we had much of. When I left home for college, they promised they'd send me a little money each month, about $150 or so, just enough to help me cover groceries or bus tickets. At first I thought that would be enough, but if you've ever lived in a college dorm, you know how fast things add up. Books, rent, food, coffee, small emergencies. I started to realize that being broke wasn't just uncomfortable, it was stressful. There were nights when I skipped dinner to make sure I had enough money for gas or a textbook. I remember sitting on my dorm bed, counting the few bills I had left in my wallet and thinking, man, there has to be a better way to survive college than this. For the first 2 years of college, I was just like every other student, living off ramen, praying my student loan wouldn't crush me, and hoping mom and dad could send a bit extra when things got tight. But then, something changed. One night, I was scrolling through YouTube when I stumbled upon a video titled, "How College Students Can Make Money Online." It sounded too good to be true. Still, I clicked. The guy in the video was my age and sitting in a small room, explaining how he made money from his laptop. It wasn't fancy or clickbaity, it was real. That video sent me down a rabbit hole. I started researching online jobs for students, reading Reddit threads, watching tutorials, and joining Discord groups. And slowly I realized something. Earning money online wasn't a fantasy. It just required time, learning, and consistency. I started small, failed many times, but every failure taught me something. And today, as I'm about to graduate, I've built not just multiple small income streams, but also a community of students who help each other do the same. Our group shares tips about finances, student mental health, budgeting, and escaping the endless loop of debt. And in today's video, I want to share with you the 5 online jobs that helped me and many others earn $500 a month or more. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos about student money stories. Job number 1, freelance writing, blog writing. When I first started looking for online work, writing was the easiest thing I could try. I've always enjoyed writing essays, stories, and sometimes even song lyrics. So I thought, why not get paid for it? I created an account on Upwork, uploaded a simple profile, and waited. For the first week, no one hired me. I applied for 10 gigs and got rejected by all of them. But then, one small business owner from Texas messaged me. He ran a local blog about home renovation and needed someone to write articles about DIY projects. I didn't know much about home renovation, but I watched YouTube videos, read forums, and wrote my first 1,000-word article for him. He paid me $40. I remember smiling at my laptop screen like a kid who just found $100 on the sidewalk. That one $40 job taught me something powerful. I could literally turn words into money. Within a month, I wrote 5 articles for different clients, and my total earnings hit $230. By month 2, I was making over $500 just from writing blog posts in my dorm room. Now, I wasn't a pro. My writing wasn't perfect. But platforms like Fiverr, Upwork, and Medium Partner Program gave me a start. And that was all I needed, a start. The second job that changed everything for me was becoming a virtual assistant. I learned about this role from a classmate named Jenna. She was working part-time as a VA for a fitness coach who ran an online program. Basically, she answered emails, scheduled client calls, and updated spreadsheets. She told me, "Max, you'd be great at this. You're organized and you reply fast." So I tried. I created a LinkedIn profile, joined some Facebook groups for VA work, and sent out messages. A week later, a small e-commerce business owner reached out to me. He sold eco-friendly phone cases and needed help managing his inbox and responding to customer questions. He offered me 18 hours or 6 hours a week. It didn't sound like much, but do the math. That's around $430 a month and sometimes more. I'd sit in the campus library between classes, replying to customer emails while sipping iced coffee. It wasn't glamorous, but I felt proud. For once, I wasn't stressing about money. That job taught me professional communication, organization, and time management, skills that are valuable way beyond college. The third job I tried was online tutoring. This one came naturally because I've always been decent at math. I joined Wisent and Cambly, created a simple tutor profile, and set my rate at 15 hours. The first student I taught was a 12-year-old boy from California struggling with algebra. We met twice a week on Zoom. He was shy at first, but over time he started improving. And so did my confidence. A month later, his mom left me a glowing review and referred me to another family. Suddenly, I had a mini client base. By my third month, I was teaching 5 students weekly and making about $550–600 a month. The best part? I got to help someone learn. And that feeling was priceless. I wasn't just earning money, I was making an impact. That experience made me realize how powerful sharing knowledge could be, and how it could literally pay your rent. Now, let's talk about job number 4, social media management. This one was the most fun. It started when a small local coffee shop near campus posted on Instagram looking for someone to help them grow their account. I messaged the owner and said, "Hey, I'm a UCF student who loves social media. I can create and schedule your posts for a small fee." She agreed, $150 a month to start. I used Canva to make graphics, CapCut for short videos, and scheduled everything using Later.com. After a month, her Instagram following jumped by 1,000 people. She was thrilled and referred me to another business, a vintage clothing store. Before I knew it, I had 3 clients and was making around $600–700 a month managing content. I realized that brands, especially small ones, don't need professionals with marketing degrees. They just need consistent posting, good visuals, and someone who actually cares. And as a college student, I already knew what kind of content people engaged with. That was my secret advantage. The 5th job was the most creative and surprisingly fun. During my junior year, I started designing funny college-themed shirts and stickers. I uploaded them on Redbubble and Etsy, just for fun. The first week, I made one sale, a sticker that said, "Running on coffee and student debt." I earned $280, but hey, it was something. Then I promoted my designs on TikTok. One video about funny college quotes went semi-viral, and within 2 weeks, I sold over 50 items. By the end of that semester, I was making about $450–500 a month passively from those sales. Print-on-Demand taught me creativity and branding. But more importantly, it showed me how powerful the internet is for students like us. You don't need inventory. You don't need a big startup fund. All you need is an idea and a little courage to put it out there. Part 8. The bigger picture. Those were my 5 main online jobs that helped me survive and eventually thrive in college. Freelance writing, virtual assistant, online tutoring, social media manager, print-on-demand. Reselling. Each one taught me something different about discipline, communication, creativity, and self-worth. Today, I run a small online community for college students who want to learn how to manage money better, find flexible jobs, and escape student debt. We share stories, tips, and support each other through the chaos of college life. And I've seen dozens of students succeed using these exact same methods. And those are the 5 online jobs I wanted to share in this video. In the student community I started, there are already dozens of people who changed their lives through small online jobs like these. Some saved up enough to buy their first laptop. Some finally paid off their first credit card debt. And some even managed to fly home for the holidays after 2 long years. I still remember one guy in our group, Jake. He used to live entirely on student loans and was constantly worried about debt. But after trying freelance writing and online tutoring, he now makes around $600 to $700 a month. He once told me, "I'm not rich, but for the first time in my life, I feel like I'm in control of my finances." And that's what I truly believe. No job will make you rich overnight, but $500 a month can cover your meals, your textbooks, or even a small trip at the end of the semester. More importantly, it teaches you how to create value using your own skills. Working online isn't just about earning money, it's about realizing how far you can actually go once you start believing in yourself. If you're watching this and you're in college right now, here's what I want you to remember. Don't be lazy. Don't underestimate yourself. You already have skills. Writing, organizing, teaching, editing, designing. You just haven't realized their value yet. The world is changing fast. AI, technology, and digital tools are creating opportunities every single day. If you don't adapt, you'll fall behind. Use tools like ChatGPT to write smarter. Use Canva to design faster. Use Notion to stay organized. The goal isn't to work harder, it's to work smarter. You don't have to wait until you graduate to build something meaningful. Start now. Build your first online income stream. Learn, fail, improve. That's what I did. And trust me, if a broke student from a small Florida town can do it, you can too. Thanks for watching. If you found this story helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, Student Money Stories. I share weekly videos about real college money journeys, the struggles, the wins, and everything in between. I truly believe every student can earn money in a smarter way. Comment, "I'll start today." So I know you're ready to take action. And don't forget to subscribe, because I'll be sharing more real ways to escape student financial stress.